What's going on, everybody? Welcome back. Welcome back to another very late night in the BrewLab. It's me, Oonn Fox, your brew master in chief. And tonight in the BrewLab, I'm coming at ya with an Orzhov Planeswalkers deck. And to be perfectly honest, this is actually the brew that I recorded a video for when I made the technical difficulty of not plugging my mic in. So yeah, I thought it would be a great idea to record it again. I've actually since made some edits. It's become a little bit better, so I thought it would be ideal. So whenever people put, the word walkers or super friends in a title of a YouTube video, it's because there's a prevalence of planeswalkers in the deck, and this case is no exception. We're showcasing two of the new ones from Crimson Vow, Kaya Geist Hunter and Sorin the Mirthless. The main synergy here is when you -2 Kaya, it says until end of turn, if one or more tokens would be created under your control, twice that many of those tokens are created instead. Our two other planeswalkers are token creators. So if you -2 Kaya and then you -2 Sorin, for example, that says create a 2/3 black vampire creature token with flying and lifelink. By the way, how sweet is the art on that token? It would make 2 instead of 1. And when it comes to Lolth, who makes spiders with her -3, instead of making 2, she would make 4. And that's really it. It's nothing too crazy. There's another deck that I've got coming. You might have seen it in the deck builder there, in the previous screen, in Abzan colors, that also runs a Seeker's Chariot and Ren and 7, which is pretty interesting, as well as an Orzhov tokens one, which is definitely a lot more focused around token generation than this one is. This is just the kind of twist on blood money. It's a war of attrition. We've got the way to keep getting our planeswalkers back and keep making their little tokens and keep attacking and keep just grinding the opponent down and removing everything that he plays and sweeping, like especially creature matchups. We've got no worries until eventually we can either just kill them that way with Meathook Massacre pings and Lolth spiders attacking face, but there's also some crazy ultimates on all three of these guys. Kaya's ultimate, basically, when you get into the late game, in this kind of situation that I'm talking about, where you've ground the opponent down, you might have finally gotten Kaya to a point where she has 6 loyalty. You can -6, exile all cards from all graveyards, and create 1/1 white spirit creature tokens with flying for each exiled card this way. So you could make, I don't know, whatever, just random example, 20 1/1s with flying. Following turn, the opponent doesn't have a sweeper, it's GG. So in Sorin's case, the -7 deals 13 damage to any target, you gain 13 life. So that's usually at that point also game ending. You just go face with the 13, boom, game over. And then Lolth as well. I mean, if we are making all of these little tokens, especially the evasive ones with flying from Sorin, as well as the menacing ones from Lolth, with Lolth's -8 emblem, which makes it so that, no matter how much damage gets through, if it's less than 8, the rest will be made up by the emblem. So he'll at least be taking a minimum of 8 every turn, as long as one of our little tokens gets through for damage. So it's kind of a little bit more grindy. We're trying to ultimate these planeswalkers or just attack with little tokens, and we've got plenty of other tokens here. Okay. Mascot Exhibition, like a Kaya -2 into a Mascot Exhibition is epic. You make double of all the tokens, of course. It's better than doing Galvanic Iteration. You get just a double Mascot Exhibition off of your Kaya, which is great. Other ways we have of making tokens is treasure tokens. So don't forget, if you're about to Deadly Dispute your Shambling Ghast and you've got Kaya on the board, you could -2. You would be getting a lot of treasure tokens at that point. You'd get 2 off of the Shambling Ghast and another 2 off of the Deadly Dispute. You'd be getting 4 treasure tokens. off of your one Daily Dispute Shambling Ghast sack combo. Yeah, but that's about it. You know, if 4 Blood on the Snows isn't enough ways of getting our Planeswalkers back, we do have Confront the Past sneaking out down here in the lesson board, which you can access via the Eyetwitch. 1 copy of Academic Probation, just in case we need to stall out something, maybe a Alrune's Epiphany. Oh god, I'm so sick of that card. Don't get me started. Don't get me started. Next up, Environmental Sciences. We all know this one. Scry. A little bit of extra removal. I've gone for the double Mascot Exhibition because it's kind of the whole point of the deck. And then the rest is just, like I said, removal. I mean, we've got 1 new sweeper here, which is really nice against mono white mostly, but also mono green in the early game, like a turn 3 sweeper that, you know, if you do a Meathook Massacre on turn 3, you can only make X as 1. That doesn't hit much. So you usually do a Meathook Massacre on like turn 5, turn 4 sometimes for 2 against mono white, but this you can get in there turn 3 in the early game and destroy all the creatures with mana value 2 or less, and then in the late game it just doubles as a kind of like another copy of Doomskar that costs a little bit more. You just can pay 6 for the cleave cost and destroy all creatures. So we're running a total of 2, 4, 6, 10 sweepers. Okay, and then we're running 2, 4, 7 targeted removal, 8 targeted removal. Should be enough. Then we've got Deadly Dispute to draw cards. Sorin draws us cards with his +1. Lolth draws us cards with her 0. So that's our card draw. I think it's pretty solid. There's some tinkering that needs to be done here. My main problem has been a lack of Field of Ruin. I do want to run the new Shattered Sanctum, of course, over the pathway. And I can't run both because then we start to have not enough snow basics to make Blood on the Snow worth running. I don't really feel like trimming any Faceless Havens because they're really, really good. So it's, I don't know, that's the one thing that I'm struggling with right now, is finding a way to slot in a couple Field of Ruins. I'm not sure. It maybe even just 1 less swamp. Yeah, let's make that adjustment quickly. You never know when it will come up. All right. I know it's 61 cards in the deck. I know, but I just like it this way. So, sue me. Let's jump into some games. At this point, as usual, as I'm queuing up for my first game of the night with the deck, is when I like to do a little bit of self-promotion. So if you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, kindly consider doing so. We are this close to 400 subs. I think there's like 3 or 4 to go, at which point, gosh, can't wait. I've bought a really, really funny wig. We're going to do this live stream where I play viewer decks wearing my wig. It's going to be super funny, and yeah, help us get there. So we're only a few away. So hit the subscribe button. Of course, don't forget to do all that other good YouTube stuff. If you could be so kind as to leave a comment. Of course, like the video. And hit the bell icon. Ooh, triple farmland, man. Wow, that is a nice Thalia art. Was this intentional? Thalia. This is a really sweet new deck that's kind of slowly starting to form. I've tested it. It's in Untapped.gg's meta list. It's like on number 4 right now. Selesnya aggro with Thalia. It's good. It's good. We've got quite a bit of land already, so I think I'd rather just go for some card draw. see how Talia has made it so our Path of Peril costs 4 discarders. Pain in the ass. But all these guys are going to be gone. Oh, this is gonna be super sweet. Bye-bye. What a card. Okay. Now we just need to get to Blood on the Snow. We're almost there. I think we got this. A little laggy. Ooh. Ooh. Intrepid. We do the block and sack. What? The old block and sack. Kaya appears. Sorry, Mr. Lockheed T-Dragon. Oh, game 1 victory always just feels real good. Sets the tone for the rest of the video, I hope. By the way, new hat. We went from Kylo Ren to Cyberpunk. You guys played Cyberpunk? I'm lucky enough to have a pretty sweet laptop. I've got a RTX 2060 in here, and I play that game on full settings. Woohoo! The graphics are insane. And the storyline, it's really cool. The old Kylo Ren hat has seen better days. It's still like patchy and dirty. G'day, Nick. That's a classic nickname. G'day, Nick. Oh, it could be in Australian. It is 4 AM here. It's probably like sometime in the evening there. Lolth, Meathook Massacre, Eyetwitch. Nice. This guy's probably just thinking FML. Ooh, Simic Ram. Cool. I'm gonna do a massacre for 1. Triggermania. Treasure. Treasure. And card draw. That's just earned us a turn 4 Lolth, which is pretty rampy against the ramp deck. Hopefully it's enough, because they have a handful of answers. I'm probably running into a counter spell. Don't want to risk my Lolth, but at the same time, the turn of me just casting this into a counter spell feels pretty wasted as well. What's worse? Yeah. Yeah. Do I want to pay 3 for this? No. Forgot about Decisive Denial. Skewed. Oh, wow.
The will of the woods is made manifest.
G'day, Nick.
You could have such power.
May the Planeswalker battle begin. I got more removal than you do. That's for sure. But I have a nasty feeling you're ramping into a coma as well. Or there might be a... Well, there's certainly an Asika's Chariot in there somewhere. Oh, that's nasty. Ooh. Spicy. Please, just all I want for Christmas is for them not to have a counterspell of any shape. Oh, and then I can blast them with my Doomskar and get the Scoot Swarm out of here before it's too late.
Aren't I generous?
First things first. Let's see if we can bait him into some kind of action. Because he's going to have to double block here. Or Ren goes down to 1. Which is good.
We are unbreakable.
Oof. I've got 3 to pay for the... If it's another Deadly Dispute. Oh, sorry, Decisive Denial. Booyakasha.
I will get what I want. My words are for ambitious minds.
Ambitious minds. What a creeper. Pondrix, Pledge Mage, no, Cultivator. I was expecting to see you a little earlier, mate. Here comes a freaking coma. Oh, come on, man. Don't give me that. Floodage. Oh,
Run! But we will.
this is when I feel like a little tilted. Twitch, 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 twitch. Jugular pulse. What the hell was that, man? A triple lands off the top. Unbelievable. Unbelievable.
Power grows with tender care. We will help you.
Deluge.
Safe ground.
That was terrible. That was a terrible series of events. Oh no. I've never wanted anything so badly as a sweeper off the top of the freaking deck. Come on, baby.
We will slay our enemies.
Guys. Guys. Goose Rubber. That is the 4th land in a row. I don't know if I should +1. I might just lose my I might lose it. It's another land. Do we just make the spiders here? His scooter is gonna start going crazy. Well, let's see what happens. We've got one more Faceless Haven. I mean, that is insane. That was the floodiest of floods in recent memory on the channel. Opponent. Opponent. With 8 lands. Oh, no way! Wow, crazy deck. Nice. What's he got here? Denials. Can't use those with Lear. Can use Divide by 0. And he can Fading Hope his own Lear.
The land lends us its power.
It was all lands. Can you imagine? This was his plan all along. To have a Scud swarm out and do that with Ren. Woo. Okay. Cool, man. If I just get one of my Meathook Massacres next time, it'll be so good. Sure. Whatevs, man.
My will cannot be denied.
Oh, looks like you killed my Lolth. If you go full tilt. Then you're gonna lose your Root Coil Creeper.
I'm sure you'll miss me.
Come on, Blood on the Snow. Oh, come on, mate. Unbelievable. Like, really bad luck with the draws. So we could activate the Haven and sack the Haven. It's real desperate. Or we just take, what, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 damage, potentially a little bit more. Allow the opponent to untap, which is terrifying. And then... and see if we get something useful next turn. I guess we could also, instead of just, you know, activating and sacking the Faceless Haven now, we do it during the opponent's end step. Or, you know, during combat. We block one of these little tokens. It's got a Field of Ruin. I knew I should have played mine. So we're definitely taking some damage. Oh, can you imagine if we get a massacre? Come on, baby. I know you want to. Got so many cards that will just destroy this board state, and we've just top decked lands. Okay. It's pretty nice, this thing where when you plus the Wrenn and the stuff ends up in your graveyard. Oh, come on. You have got to be joking. I mean, this is ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. Watch me get another 2 lands. Oh, there's a massacre. Nick of time. Oh, baby. You can't counter it. He's got the divide. He's got the divide. We are dead. Oh. Can you imagine how many lands we just top decked there in a row? A little bit of bad luck, you know. That you can't do anything about that. On to the next game. Shake it off. Roll with the punches. Leaves a little bit of a bitter taste. If we'd gotten that Meathook Massacre just 1 or 2 turns earlier, game could have gone another direction. What can you do? Samo Crux. My bat's better than your bat. Mono green should be absolutely like walk in the park. We've already got just 2 sweepers right here. Hoping he'll play something like a Seeker's Chariot. Okay. Sure, man. Make sure it's white for our Doomskar. So it's Selesnya, not mono green. It's a little bit more worrying. To be honest, that's not what I was worried about. This might be that deck I was talking about earlier.
To darkness I return.
It's got a new aggro. Mono green and mono white. Fusion. There you are. There you are. My worry here is that he plays... You can see my hero's downfall. So he might just play... I don't know... Ren and 7. Or he's got a... Snakeskin Veil in hand. But we have to test it. It's got to be the Veil. Oh, no Veil. Maybe he's just got another Chariot. No? Ren and 7. Okay. Oh, he gets my other Planeswalker. This guy, man.
At least there is blood on your hands.
Treasure. Of course. Zap. I love the art in that. It's different to the usual sweeper. It's like more circular. Oh my god, guys, this card. Ah, everywhere. Third Asika's Chariot in a row. Ruby. Alright, so...
No cost is too great to quill
I know.
Fight for me now.
I'm just kind of distracting him from my... This guy, man. He's got me. He's got me. He was ready for my Mascot Exhibition with Brutal Cathar as well. He would have just taken the 4-4. What's our play here? I mean... One of our 10 sweepers would be great. No. Ay caramba, muchachos. Ay caramba.
I take no joy in the slaughter, but it's necessary. You deal with this annoyance.
It's like a repeat of last game. 10 sweepers in the deck and I'm just top decking lands. Another Scoot Swarmer. Barf, 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 barf. Barf-tastic. Oh my. Guys, I've just had the worst luck today, haven't I? This is quite insane. That's this guy's like god draw, like everything you need ever. Good on ya. He's just going in for the kill. I survived by 2 life. I can't even draw the... There it is. I mean, it's always... That is... It feels like a joke. Okay, we're gonna suicide. We can't survive this, can we?
My ways are not for the weak.
Wow. 1 card away from the blood on the snow. Ugh. It's enough to drive you mental, mate. I'm telling you, mental. It's fucking mental. Alright, alright. Well done, opponent. 4 Seeker's Chariots. Yeah. Back to back. That was painful, painful, to say the least. On to the next game. That's some creepy chick. Dr. Drew 282. Dr. Drew 282. Dr. Drew. Mono white. Again, another match that we should just destroy with all of our sweepers. But we just keep getting into flooding situations. Fire up that sweeper, but let's keep it until they dump their hand. Ooh, okay, maybe not. Maybe we just use it straight away. Okay, now we can go for the Hero's Downfall. Boom. Odric resisted the vampire's curse with all his strength, but after a lifetime of fighting monsters, he was doomed to once more become himself. Oh no, to become one himself. Jeez. Okay, that's a pretty good hand dump. Bye-bye. This card.
Excuse my sudden
Ha!
eagerness.
Instantly replaced. No, I won't attack unless there's a brutal Cathar.
You can deal with my servant. I'm busy.
Unfortunately, Skyclave Apparition can hit the Sorin. Ooh. Mr. Intrepid. Welcome to the party, mate. Good to have ya. See what we got. on the top. Oh, the flooding begins again.
Blood for knowledge. A fair trade.
Well, I think we can thin out those lands a little bit then. Dr. Drew, 202. Dr. Drew, doo-doo-doo. Ooh. Nice. Need a little bit of tech in the mono white lists. Non-vampire tribal, just playing a welcoming vampire. Okay. Might have a fight spell in hand. Yeah. Indestructibility. Or at least we gain some life. Ooh. Oh, that's nice. They might just scoop it up now, mono white. Where's our Kaya? I'll take the hit just to have a chance at getting something else. That's how it's supposed to go against creature decks. Couple sweepers and they scoop. Oh, a little bit of redemption there. Eating mono white for breakfast with this thing all day. It's been fun. Been really fun. All right. I think we've got time for one more. Have not been able to do the -2 Kaya into any other kind of token generation in all the matches we played, but that's okay. Was really hoping to at least do the Mascot Exhibition once, but we've got one more game to do it in, so never say never. And let's, as usual, hope to win. End on a win. Win on an end. Another mono white. Okay, let's hope that the white sources are timely. We can, of course, go fetch one with the sciences. Now let's see if he plays around a Doomskar. Ooh. Was not expecting Orzhov. Ooh, that's a nasty hit. Okay, now we're like approaching Blood on the Snow territory. I'm feeling a little bit sweeter about the whole sitch.
I bring all that's broken. You fight for me now.
You fight for me now. I get the sensation that the opponent would love to have more black.
Let this be over.
Brutal Cathar. Oh. We gon' blood on this snow. Oh. Terribly sorry. We take the least damage possible by blocking the 2/2. Let's go get a Mascot Exhibition. Zap. Sorin comes back.
I am vengeance, bloody righteous. You can deal with my servant. I'm busy.
Double familiar. No problemo. Start getting a little bit of life back. Real little bit. Sure.
You wish to know my secrets? Very well.
Apparition.
Things have not gone my way.
Merde. Just as we get finally our Kaya in the mix.
A world of ghosts.
Ooh, watch this.
Oh, I've made friends in all kinds of places.
I'm gonna get 2 of these tokens now, 2 4/4s. That was genius. Gotcha. Gotcha. Alright, lads. That's perfect. Ending on a win. Kaya made it to the battlefield. Although we didn't get to do the little synergy thing there. But that's alright. Will have to be for next time when we do the Orzhov tokens one, or maybe the Abzan tokens one. So keep your eyes peeled for that. But in this final part of the video, this final thoughts wrap-up segment, let's jump back into the deck and discuss whether there are any changes that I would like to make. Honestly, it feels pretty sweet. I don't know. I'd love to hear your comments down below. It might be a little bit too heavy on the sweepers. Maybe the fact that it was 61 cards was fudging the algorithm there, and that's why we were getting so much floods, even though there's only 24 lands in the deck, but that's okay. Yeah, no adjustments. Feeling happy with the way things are right now with this deck, and we're definitely going to be doing some upgrades and version 2s and version 3s, so stay tuned for that. But yeah, that's going to be it for this video. Thank you all so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I will see you all tomorrow with some fresh brews. And until then, this is Lone Fox from the BrewLab signing out. Peace, y'all.